So I was reading this placard a little bit. This is very interesting, especially the last sentence. Guys, what's up? I'm at another cool place that I've been wanting to come to for a long time. We are at the Perryville battlefield. A lot of unfortunate things happened here. It was only a 5-hour battle, but over 7,000 people died. Crazy bloodshed. A lot of this is just going to be you walking with me, seeing everything. So there won't be a lot of talking, but I will talk about some of the history as we are walking though. All right, here we go. All right, I'm breathing a little heavy. That was quite the hike. We came from all the way down there. We have now reached the plaque. So let's go. That was quite the hike. My little legs are tuckered out. It was all the way down there. They left a bench for us. Here we go. Starkweather's Wall, high water mark of the West. John Converse Starkweather. Corporal William Henry Harrison Wicker. A terrible hand-to-hand conflict with musket butt and bayonet now ensued around the remnants of the flag. The enemy flag was only 20 paces from ours, and twice its bearers were shot down by our riflemen. But men from our heroic color guard sank to the ground one by one. If it sounds like I can't read, don't judge me. I'm out of breath. Okay? I'm fat and short. I got little legs. Okay? Leave me alone. Is Colonel Starkweather here? What infantry are you a part of? Is Starkweather here? Someone's here. Someone. Who is that someone? So it looks like something was built right here. Whether a barrier or something of that sort was built right here on this hill. So that's pretty neat. The trail continues. I don't know where it actually continues to, but I'm gonna go back the other way and continue going on. This place is big. We are now coming up on some cannons, some real cannons. This is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and see what this placard says. Pretty exciting. Sounds like firing of cannons. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's another one. So we're still on Starkweather's Hill, which is way over there from where I came from. Let's see what this other one says. I wonder what was there. There's something there. Yeah, it was fun to hike just a minute ago. Manny's final. Which is where we just kind of came from. We were way over there. We walked up that hill. It would have wrapped right around to this. It's crazy, man. To think of everything that took place here, right here in front of our eyes. Now they painted it, obviously, but yeah. It's crazy, man. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I love history, but to have haunted history with it is just cool. So I might have been mistaken, and this is actually where the battle ended. So let's check that out together. So yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. Let's see. Oh, speak of the devil. Indiana is where we are from. We were inexperienced. I hear people. Oh. Let's see what this placard says. Harris Battery. You're right here. So behind me is where it looks like forts. Oh, Union. Yeah, Union would have been. So we are actually on the Union side right now. That's pretty cool. So all the Union soldiers would have been all along here. Alright guys, so this is actually where the battlefield ended, or the battle ended right here at this crossing. So much blood was shed throughout that 5 hours. It looks like the placard's up there, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that real fast. October 10th, 1861, the Wisconsin Light Artillery was organized at Camp Utley. This place is just massive, but yeah, the battle ended right over there. And now it just sits quietly. I have no idea. Oh, it's somebody's. Looks like a cup. It's a plate. Why would there be a plate out here? That's a bit odd. But okay. It looks like an older plate. It's crazy to think about all the death that happened here. Right where we're standing. You know, back then, men 18, 19, sometimes 17 went into war. Never was going to see their family again. It's crazy. How old are you? Are you glad the battle is over? Behind? Are you standing up there? Looks like now we're going to go to the Russell House. I don't know how far back it is, and I hope it's not too far. So, here we go. So I've been walking for a while. I have yet to see this damn house. I think it might be just a site. And what is it? Oh. But I did find a placard, so we're going to go check out what this placard says. And then I'm turning around. I've walked a ton. I'm tucking her out, man. I think this used to be like a riverbank. I don't know. This place. If you ever come here, just maybe I'm walking. You better make how wrong you're in. Alright, let's try to start. Oh. There was a cabin here. The Window Reynolds Cabin. It's hard to tell what it is now. So this cabin stood near here during the battle. The photo of an unknown cabin elsewhere on the battlefield may have looked like. So that's not even the real one. So it was somewhere around here, is what they are saying. I heard the name John come through. Who's John? Are you a Union soldier, John? Yes or no? John, what was your rank? So I was reading this placard a little bit. This is very interesting, especially the last sentence. It's pretty cool. Take a read. You can pause it or whatever you need to do. So this right here is pretty interesting. Battery A is reported to have fired the first and the last artillery rounds of the battle. That's pretty cool. I don't know why it's cool, but it's things like that, the little facts that you come to find out that you would have probably never known. That's pretty cool. This house I'm getting ready to show you was actually on Ghost Adventures. Did not know that. And there's actually a placard in front of it. It's called the Bottom House. It says it's privately owned, but the lady didn't. She said the house at the bottom is where they were like Union soldiers pushed into or something like that. I'd have to re-ask her. But yeah, apparently this house is privately owned. My guess is it's like others where they are privately owned, but they don't actually live there. Maybe because it's too haunted or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to show you. This is called the Bottom House. Owned by Squarer? I don't know. Bottom. It was a key position in the Battle of Perryville. At the beginning of the battle, held by U.S. troops, after a massed attack, Confederates took the house and held it. The battle over, Bottom identified and buried Confederate soldiers. That's crazy, man. So that means this house was a key point during the battle. Huh. Now, I don't know if you can go to this house. I really don't want to, do that. There's nobody here, nothing. She said you could, but I don't want to. I don't know. I guess better safe than sorry in this type of situation. Yeah, we're gonna do safe than sorry on this type of situation. But we can always ghost hunt still. So let's go ahead and turn some spirit box on, but we're gonna do it over here, across the way. So I could see why that house is insanely haunted. I was reading this placard about the actual house. It's actually really sad. Unions and Confederates pretty much took this gentleman's house, H.P. Bottom, and said, hey, it's ours now. They took all his food. They took all his farming, everything. Roughly $4,862 worth. That's horrible. But now here's where it might be haunted. Is he was caught in the crossfire and was severely damaged. His home was also the main field hospital with bullet holes and walls and bloodstains. Still to this day in the house. Huh. That's crazy. Look at this. So this is the house back in 1885. It doesn't look like that now, but for the most part, it doesn't look like the roofing wise. The house, tents, and yard were full of wounded Federal and Confederate soldiers. I can never forget the groans, wails, and moans of these hundreds of men as they lay side by side, some in agony of death, some undergoing operations on surgeon's table in one corner of the yard. Near the table was a pile of oh my gosh. Near the table was a pile of legs and arms with shoes on and some with socks. 4 or 5 feet high. Right there. That's insane. No wonder that house is haunted. Were digging in a trench several feet wide in which the dead were laid close together and their faces covered with coffee sack, after which their bodies were covered with dirt. Yo! So who knows how many deaths have happened right here? That's insane! And here's where I was talking about the bullet holes and the bloodstain and the property that was taken from him. And there is Mr. Henry P. Bottom at the age of 90. So, I mean, the house alone is just got a lot of sadness to it. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't even know what to think about all that. I'm going to attempt one last time. I tried the recorder and got nothing. Is there anybody out here with me? Hello? Get out? Is there fighting taking place right now? Are you Union or Confederate? So the bottom house, the main hospital for this battlefield. That's insane. I'm standing right here in front of it.